Okay, so there's like a half dozen times that I wanted a kind of retro TV model in CG, and I happen to have a retro TV, so I took some different pictures of it, and it was kind of hard to get without highlights, but I stitched a bunch of different pictures together, just took these with my phone, and they're not really high res, but they should be good enough for most anything I'd ever need. So I'm gonna try to see if I can model this in CG, and I don't know totally how this is gonna go, but let's find out. So F3 images as planes, and where's our retro TV? There we go, and it's on axis. So I always like it so that I can hit 1 and get the front view. That way I know if I hit like GX, it'll just be like that, and GZ and GY is always backwards. And so I'm going to use all of this for texture and reference information, but mostly I'm just going to try to cut out the this front view here. And actually, let's see, I might just not even totally cut out this. I might do this as a first pass. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. And I'll pull open the UVs here, and then I'm just gonna kind of go back and forth, like right here. So now, because I didn't want to, this has some perspective in it, and I didn't want to model the whole thing based off of that perspective. But now I can just take this and drag this up to this corner, you know? And same with down here. It's nice that it's perfectly square. This one's already pretty good. And there we go. So, it's taking a sec to kind of brainstorm. I'm not feeling totally compelled to like match the original TV. I want this to kind of be a new type of TV. So, I'm trying to figure out if I want to just trace along this with like a ton of hand done points, or try to do something clever, and I don't know yet. Excellent. Extrude that in, and we've got to check our show back face button here. Cool. Alright. And I think I could just, let's see here. I don't know. Maybe just cut these out. If I hit right click, no. Alt C, no. I thought right click. Maybe I don't have that add-on activated, but regardless, I can just do this and duplicate it and delete that, and that should be, maybe I'll scale it up. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe I'll scale it up and kind of add a little thing down here just to kind of hide the fact that it's not particularly good. Dun, dun, dun. Because it's not particularly good. Okay. And yeah, I think I might just go through here and add a bunch of points by hand. It will not take long. How you guys doing? Had any weird dreams lately? I keep having weird dreams, but then I wake up and they're basically, oh, kind of overshot there. Yeah, that's okay. But then I wake up and they're gone. But it's like my brain's definitely been making up for the fact that I can't get out and about all that much in the real world with the dreams, where it's like, hey, dream about this space. Isn't that crazy? And I'm like, yeah, it is. I want to go there. And it's like, yeah, I'll bet you do. I'm like, I do. Let's do that, and then we'll extrude this out and inset. Okay. And I think, let's see, I'll inset like this, and I'll just use a knife tool to kind of cut this across. There's an actual sheet of big plexiglass across the whole front here, and I don't know totally yet if I want to actually use that or not, but Because I could just, like, right here, extrude this back a little bit. I'm trying to figure out how to transition from this shape to this shape. And there's... If I inset it, eventually it'll start to kind of cross again like this. And I could just try to match the number of vertices here with that. In fact, maybe, that's a little bit funky, but let's do it. So this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe this will work. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. This is dirty. And then 1. Keep that down there. 1. Okay. Hey, it connected those. That's nice. Getting it connected those. Cool. So I'm just going to hit J to join all these up. And we're just going to... This gives us a way to kind of extrude it back without everything trying to think for itself and becoming a living nightmare. But it's also a very messy, naughty way to do it. I don't know if it will look good. And these ones. And these ones. J. And let's see. Knife tool to connect that to that. Great. Now if we pull this back, it works. That's cool. Okay. If we're really lucky, we could just hit I here, and that would all just kind of go in. But I underestimated just how many times I would have to trace various bevels. There's times where doing things by hand, not based off of image textures, is the fastest solution. And this might have been one of those times, but... You know what? You do it once, and then you have an asset that you can use over and over. Like taking those corners. I feel like a NASCAR driver, like hugging the inside. You know what I'm saying? Hey, okay, that's a TV type shape. If I've ever seen one, and you know what? I have. Right, so let's extrude this backwards. Let's pull up some reference here. So it looks like it actually it does some funky stuff. This one goes back, but maybe tapers just slightly. So we'll do that, and then scales down, and then it, in fact, I am going to, if you just drag and drop an image into Blender like this, it shows up as like an object, which, oh, I think you need to be in object mode. It shows up as an object that you can't even like really edit. You can just scale, and I think it exists to just be exactly what I'm trying to do right now, which is have a reference image. So I'm gonna line this up. Let's go to see-through mode. Line this up on the front edge here. Pull this back. Scale that up. Cool. And I don't even know if anybody's ever even going to see the back, but there's certain times where maybe just investing that extra little bit of time isn't a bad thing. Okay. Cool. So now I think I'll just take all of these bits too. Yeah, let's clean this up. Delete. Slide that over there. Face. Face. Great. And I'll select everything back here. You project from view. Try to line it up. How's it looking? Hey, alright, that's okay. Got the bottom there too. We'll reproject these sides here. Actually, could I... Because I want to keep it lined up on the seams. So if I just take this and select one of these edges and pull it back over. There we go. Same thing with this one. Because when you project from the top view, you know, they're both perfectly in line, so they just kind of line up like that. And, alright. Let's project the side views here. Actually, did I even take a picture of the side views? I didn't, so interesting. We can try to get this back view kind of figured out, though. So it looks like this wedge I kind of have going on is actually flatter than that, so hold that down. And this back piece right here also doesn't go down this far. Okay, let's see what happens if... I know I already projected this from the top. Actually, that looks pretty good. Maybe messing with that is the wrong thing to do. But... sometimes you just gotta mess with things. I do know I want to do this. Does it work from the front view? Yeah, mostly. I think I got a little stretching there. Maybe I'll clean that up later. Alrighty, for the purposes I need, this is probably good enough. But we can keep going, so let's do it. Let's see if we can just reproject these stretch bits in the back here. You project from view. You project from view. And ideally we can just kind of line this up so it fits onto here. Oh, that part doesn't look good. And again, I do not have a good side view that I took, so I'm gonna have to just find someplace that looks okay. And that's where I included the bottom of the TV, because ideally we can just do something like that. If I bevel it, does that make it better or worse? I'm gonna say better. Oh, and the bottom here, also no good, so let's project from view, slam that on the actual bottom. Woo! Yeah, I guess that stands out a little bit, but that'll be okay. It's because I took pictures of it under this really bright angle, or really bright light from above, and so I kept trying to angle the TV so it wasn't directly catching a reflection, but it's hard to light something well and also not get reflections in glossy surfaces. So, alright, if I could do something like this, just share this same edge here, and that probably works fine, kind of a little bit repetitive. Let's try. Okay. Ideally a place where those lines don't intersect, but... Hey, okay! And the bottom here could just stay like that, but also we've got the actual bottom, so... Whoop! Okay. Cool. Couple parts I'm not totally into. Where's that? Make that darker. Okay, so this will be... What's the best way to do this? Like, I could just kind of do a thing like this. I guess that's kind of what I was already doing before. Just try to take these. No one's ever going to be looking close at these handles, but yeah, it's fine. Okay. Well, after doing all of this, I think we definitely need... Well, first, this lower edge is kind of weird. Why is that? Do I not have a face there? Oh, I didn't have a face! Alright, let's project that face to be something fun. I like this weird thing here. I'm gonna just duplicate... no, yeah, it'll be fine. Ooh, this little stretched bit. You hear me smack my tongue like that? What was that sound? It's little bits right here that I wish I had higher res, because this is just a great little piece. In fact, I want to model this right here. I'm going to just try to match that. Ooh, and then there's this eject button here. I love that. Whoa. This will go up. Select that. Extrude along normals. You project from view. See if we can just line that up right here. So you can see a little bit of that doubling because I did that. So let's not use that. We'll use... Sure. Okay. Don't need you. And I think I will add that piece of plexiglass back there on the front. So Shift D, F, extrude out, and making a new flexi. And how do we make, what's some good plexiglass settings? This whole front bit's gotten a little bit ugly. I wonder if we care. We can fix it easy enough. Alright, going away from the plexiglass for a second. Whoa, oh, it's because it's stretched all the way over here. We can just, we'll just slide that on back. Great, well that was easy. Okay, on to plexiglass. In the shader editor, going to add a little glossy and a transparent. Gonna combine them. And to actually see that in Eevee, I'm gonna change it to Alpha Blend. And it is not good. Less rough. More transparent. Hey, there we go. That looks like the real TV. In fact, I want to make this more of an actual TV type surface. Best way to do that, maybe just modeling in this is, I feel like that wouldn't be good. I could try insetting, but then it crosses. Maybe I'm not worried about the reflection. I do want to make it glossy though. So Retro TV, diffuse, duplicate this. You're new and you're going to be glossy. And for that, I'm going to turn the specular up, roughness down, and assign. What's the rest of this assigned to? Whoa, this is suddenly not here. All H. Why is there no face there? Does anybody else know? You watching from home. Did I hit delete? Wait, it is there. Oh, I made it plexi. Haha! Excellent. Good job. Assign. Yeah, now it's a little diffused. Is it? Assign. And maybe here, we can add snap to that, down to the bottom, and back up. Same on this side. Knife tool is so nice for just being able to make ugly geometry. Alt extrude along normals. That's being weird, so I'm just gonna scale it. Yeah. Alright, I'll make this glossy too. Too glossy. Alright. Actually, instead of glossy, what if I make this inner plane just its own thing? Screen. Assign. Can I give it noise? Like shader, or texture, noise. Color into the surface. Ooh. Yeah. Color, hue saturation, 0. Converter, color ramp. Alright. Scale even smaller. And can I, if I put in a 4D, what does that do? Ooh, that makes it angry. Animate the W, you got some static right there. So, add a keyframe. Change it, add a keyframe. Select that. I'm going to select these and hit Shift-E, linear extrapolation. And now it's just, let's see if I turn off viewport denoising, because noise is exactly what we want. We get our static TV. Oh, I actually like this. And what is this? What's that seam right here? Is that an actual... did I assign that to Plexi too? No, I didn't. It's just transparent. How much do I care? Interesting. Enough. We're gonna solve this missing thing. Because look, there's a face there. I can see it, but also we can see through it. But we can only see some things through it. What could this mean? Are the normals inverted? That's never it anymore. Is it because it's considered a back face? Back face column. That doesn't seem to be affecting anything. Oh, it's all because... Okay, so when you use import images as planes, for whatever reason, it also includes the alpha data, which is the entire image. Should be an alpha of 1 or whatever, but around the very border, if it goes off, it says it's alpha 0, which means if you ever extrude something that's right along the edge, it can maintain that alpha 0 option. Which means we bring it in and we get our alpha back, which is wild that happens. So does that happen anywhere else? Yes, also this one. And, we got some doubling right there. And up here, let's select this whole edge here. I'm gonna go to the side, kind of go like that. Project from view, we've got our thing here. And let's just borrow this little bit. Yeah. Okay. Further realism. Let's map some texture onto this. Actually, I want the screen to be... Oh, wait, no, this is just... Yeah, screen's its own thing now. Normals, auto smooth, cool. Let's map something onto the texture, or the roughness here. Musgrave, for everything, forever. Color ramp, black. I don't want anything to be rougher than this. Ooh, oh, it's because I'm doing it and not. Yeah. Okay. Delete or copy that. Delete that. Glossy. Paste that. That isn't what I copied. Whatever. Go into roughness. Ooh, it looks like there's some maybe like condensation on the TV, as used to happen with these older models. People are like, hey, my condenser's gone out. They're like, we'll have a man over there. Lickety split, sir. Likewise, let's see if I can copy. Copy. Go to the Plexi. Paste. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Drag that into the normal. Except delete that. I guess I didn't save myself any time at all. Height. What are you gonna do? Ooh, you are looking wild. Turn the strength way down. And turn the size down. I just want a little warble, you know? Just a little plexo warble. This is all well and good, I suppose. This bag is junk, and I should be punished, but I won't be because the world is not fair. I feel like the black levels here, and some of them the black levels seem okay, but this is like a little bit washed out. And so I might go to the shader editor again, and in the diffuse, I believe. I'm just gonna stick this guy in and pull down those mids and push those darks back up. And this is not helping, but life is chaos. Let's see if we can add like a little stereo speakers. It's like this was an early model where they had, you know, a crazy surround sound or something. And so they were like, ooh, now with 2.5 sound. That actually probably already means something, and it's probably not what I'm using. And people who know sound will be like, Ian, that's not what 2.5 sound is. And I'll say, you know what? Tell my lawyer. I have this horrible compulsion to just maintain audio chatter as I do these things. It's called a fear of dead air, you know? And, maybe it would be better if I didn't. But I do. Okay, so I got this little speaker. And inset, yes. Back to the UVs. Gonna get some UV madness, right? Oop. Widget. Oh. Widget. View, project from view. Gonna stick it on these little speaker dots here. Woo! I want to line it up so that the dots are... Yeah. And this part will be just there. Cool. Project this onto... Maybe we'll use this trim again. This is some good trim. Let's use the whole thing. And this part will, of course, be... Can we cylinder unwrap? Nah, it doesn't work very good. UQ projection. Hey, that's kind of cool. I think we need a little bit of a sweet bevel here. Maybe we could extrude this in and that would look cool. Oh, seeing too many layers there. This back bit, inset, and let's put that. This is telling you how to install this additional speaker in Spanish. Nuts. I took much Spanish and I forgot all Spanish. Oh yeah, that's some retro goodness. You know, I think even the diffuse needs just a little bit more specular. Cool. Renders good in cycles. I like working in Eevee just because cycles does tend to be fairly forgiving, and so if you can make it look good in Eevee, a lot of times it will look real good in cycles. So this diffuse bit here, or is that glossy? Select. Okay. I don't think I like this Musgrave. I'm gonna add in a new thing here and send it into the roughness. I'm just gonna use a picture of cement. Yeah. It just adds, you know, it's a thing. Does this not have it? See, this is... Ah, gotcha. Glossy. In the end, the glossy and the roughness, or the and the diffuse were not particularly different. But plexi, I want to get the reflection. You can't really tell what the material is sometimes until you get a reflection in it. Right now, that's the most boring reflection I've ever seen. We're warbling the normals just a little bit. Let's add a roughness thing to this one too. And if we go in here, any of these that kind of look like they could be scratches or something like that. I probably even have a texture floating around for exactly this purpose. But if we can't find it, let's... Ooh. Could be that this surface isn't unwrapped. View. Project from view. Yeah. On second thought, ooh, I haven't saved it the whole time. Ha ha ha. We call this Retro TV. Yeah, that was no good. Try something a little more subtle, huh? Ooh, Rust Leak. Rust Leak TV. That's pretty good there. And normally there won't even be, you know, a light anywhere near there. I guess it's still. Vert color ramp. And we want it to be shinier overall. So there we go. That's looking pretty good. And I love status LEDs, even if they don't particularly make sense. Maybe, let's see. No, we don't need status LEDs. All right, yeah, I think that's it. I think I can use this for stuff. There's bits that look bad, but like this is what always happens. I'm like, and that's the end, and then I see things and I start tweaking every time. And that looks like madness, so I'm just gonna quit while I'm ahead. Nope, gonna bevel that just a little. Oh yeah, that's still weird. Beveling, man, it's an addiction. If I bevel this whole front, will anyone get mad? No. No one got mad. I don't like that. Oh, and of course, we have to do... no, I'm leaving Color Pilot. If Color Pilot and their Electro Tune remote control are still around, and they want to sue me, they can come sue me, gosh darn it. Come on, Color Pilot, show me what you got. Because I need better noise. Yeah, contrast is great. Scale it. Maybe tint it. Oh no, I'm the worst at leaving when I say I should be leaving. Mix, overlay, multiply? Why is this like this? Is it because, oh, that's the color? Maybe I don't care. It's good. Goodbye.